Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Eid Mubarak to everyone. Hope you enjoyed your Eid very well. So in today's episode, we will be learning about our only neighbor in space. That is the moon. The moon is a great object that revolves around the Earth. The Earth has only one natural satellite, that is the moon. A satellite is an object that revolves around a planet, and a planet is an object that revolves around a star. So the moon's surface is filled with big mountains and craters. What are craters? Craters are large holes in the ground made by meteorites. What are meteorites? They are rocks from outer space coming to hit a heavenly body like the Earth or the moon. So the conditions on the moon. Let us see what are the conditions on the moon. There's no water or air on the moon. So which means there is no life. No air also means that there's no atmosphere to protect the moon from the sun's heat. So when it is daytime in the moon, it will be boiling hot like 100 degrees Celsius. And when it is nighttime, all the heat escapes to space. Why? Because the atmosphere is trapping the heat inside that surface. All right, but the moon does not have the atmosphere, so the heat escapes and it is freezing cold in the nighttime in the moon, like minus 150 degrees Celsius. Wow. And then in the moon, no air also means that when two people are talking or more people are talking, sound waves need to travel with a medium. All right, it has to have a medium to travel through. All right, so the moon does not have any air, so when we speak, the sound waves cannot travel and thus we cannot hear anyone. So what do astronauts do to hear themselves, to communicate with themselves? Well, in their spacesuits, they have radio sets. Now, when astronaut speaks, the sound waves, the radio set converts that sound waves into radio waves. And radio waves can travel without any medium, without air. So this radio waves go to the other astronauts' radio set and converts to sound waves. And this is how they communicate. And the moon has the absence of atmosphere also means that it is not protected from the meteorites. Now in the Earth, there's an atmosphere, 5 layers. In the atmosphere, there are 5 layers. The third layer, it is called the Mesosphere. The Mesosphere protects the Earth from the meteorites. But in the moon, there's no atmosphere. So it is not protected from meteorites, and thus many meteorites hit the moon, and that is why many craters are there in the moon. Now let's see the moon's gravity. The moon's gravity is 1/6 of the Earth's gravity, which means that if you weigh 36 kg on the Earth, you will only weigh 6 kg on the moon. And it also means that you can jump 6 times higher on the moon than the Earth. All right. So let's see the phases of the moon. Some days in nighttime, you see the moon is not visible. And some other days, you'll see that the moon, only the half portion of the moon is visible to us. And then the other days, you'll see the whole moon is visible. Like that, many different shapes are there. How does this happen? This is because the moon orbits the Earth, right? Same like the Earth, it also spins around its axis. It rotates on its axis. The period of rotation and revolution of the moon is almost the same. All right, then the side that is facing the Earth is always the same. But however, only this side can be seen when it is illuminated by the sun. The moon does not have the light on its own. It reflects the light of the sun. So the side that is facing the Earth, it should be illuminated by the sun. Then only we can see that side. So some days, different shapes are there. Because different time, the sun is illuminating the light to that side. All right. So in this, now we'll see that those different shapes, the names of those shapes, and how are these going. All right. So in the first day, the moon, the side which is facing the Earth, is not illuminated by the sun. So we cannot see the moon. This position of the moon is called the new moon. Then on the third day, a small portion of that side is illuminated by the sun, and thus we see that small portion, and that position of the moon is called the Crescent Moon. And on the 7th day, half of the portion of the side of the moon is seen, is visible. So we call that the half moon. All right. And on the 10th day, 3/4 of the moon is visible. We call it the Gibbous Moon. All right. That position is known as the Gibbous Moon. And then on the 14th day, the whole moon is visible to us. All right. So this position is known as the full moon. So new moon, crescent moon, half moon, gibbous moon, and full moon. And after this, it is reversed. Again, after full moon, gibbous moon, half moon, crescent moon, new moon. Like that, this whole process goes like a cycle. Then these different shapes are known as the phases of the moon. PHASES, phases of the moon. All right, and then the period between these two full moon is 29.5 days. So hope you enjoyed today's topic. All right, the next video will be about, the topic will be about eclipses, like the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse. All right, you'll be knowing about that in the next episode. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.